Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We continue to make our way down our to-do list here at the Hermitcraft Museum of History and Culture. Last time we worked on the museum fireworks and a little bit of final details. Today, we continue that and we work on some more final details to start off today. One detail I just added, let me get up here and show you. Very exciting. We have a new custom disc for the voice of the museum. We already showed this one last time, but there's one back here that involves the hot guy. So, check it out. Voice of the museum, right here.
Greetings, small citizens. It is
baby.
me, your favorite sky-based superhero.
He's here.
Hawkeye. When I'm not being ridiculously good-looking, chiseling my abs on my rooftop pool, or winning trophies at volleyball, I'm typically flying the skies of Hermitcraft, raining down velocity on Hermitcraft's worst enemies. Think you have what it takes to be a fellow Hawkeye? Try to challenge here at the museum today. You could win a relic Hawkeye bow. Good luck, and I'll see you in the skies.
So a big thank you to Scar for joining us in the Voice of the Museum project, and yeah, for lending his voice to the Hawkeye section. Very much appreciated. And now let's talk about some of the other final details we want to add in the museum. A lot of you left comments last time saying we needed some type of display or memorial to the Diamond Pillar saga that took place on Hermitcraft in early 2022. If you don't know what the Diamond Pillar saga is, effectively it was a race from the ground to world height in making diamond pillars. Now, some people had diamond ores, some people had diamond blocks like us, and we just sort of pretended that they were the same, but they were not really the same at all. But I'm thinking what we could do for that is we could actually recreate the diamond pillars here. You know, maybe not going all the way up to world height, but a pretty substantial, like, bunch of pillars with diamond ores and diamond blocks that go part of the way up. Maybe we have the names of people who were involved, because I think myself, Impulse, and XB were the diamond block bearded bros who used diamond blocks to pillar, whereas everybody else just used regular diamond ore, which, if we're honest, was not as good, but we sort of pretended that they were. So, yeah, we could definitely do something like that here. Only issue is, if we get out our diamonds, we only got 4 blocks of diamond. So, you know, we could come over here, maybe like right here would be a good spot for this. If it went up right here next to the thing, and then we had it go through the tree and come out the other side and go, you know, pretty far up the back side of the museum. So it sort of frames this in. It would also be nice because then you'd have this area would have like a display in it itself, which would be kind of cool. Like you could have it like here and here. That would be really nice, actually, I think. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. Let's go ahead and we'll start this here, I guess. Just do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Pillar started. Gonna need a lot more diamonds, though, obviously. Now, I think we have no more treasures in there, but if we head back to our base, let's see what we got back there. And before heading back to the base, we should probably also check our shops here just to see. Oh, yeah, we've made some diamonds. We've made some diamonds. Let's go. Let's just quickly run through this and see what we got. Of course, this is our green shop here, which sells all manner of greenery. Leaves. We got more leaves. Selling like hotcakes. Those are jungle leaves. Nice. We got a bunch of plants up here. Azalea plants. Stuff like that. We got some spore blossoms in there. We got grass selling. Moss usually is a top seller as well. Let's see what else we got, because we do need these diamonds for this project. There we go. Diamond here. Nobody wants the small ones. We got vines to restock that too, so we got to be aware of that. Let's see what else we got. Sugarcane, no. Mangroves, no. Bamboo, no. Cactus, sold a few. Okay. And then we got, I think, one more floor. Yeah, let's see. Glowberries. Wow, somebody's buying melons. Okay, we got to restock melons. That'll be no problem. And then glow lichen, top seller. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, well, we got 38 diamonds. Not too bad from one round of the shop. Anyways, now let's head back to the base. See if we can find some diamonds. Aha, yes indeed. We can indeed find a few diamonds here. Some deep slate diamond ores. That will help out. Let's just check in here. This is our various ores chest. I think we already, got most of the diamonds from this. So, these 64 diamonds, we can just go ahead and put these on the pillar to see how far this takes us. Let's just blast out back to the museum, and we'll see where this leads. Okay, so if we have the diamond block tower on this side, we'll have the diamond ore pillar on this side at the exact same, location. So let's just put this down like so. And then I guess we just go up here, pretty much. And then just, hope that this looks good coming out the other side, I guess. We'll just remove this stuff. Cut through the cherry blossom tree here. I don't think it will have too much of a visual impact, but we do want this to be solidly going through. There we go. And we'll just basically put down all these, I think, on this side. Because we do want it to sort of tower over this as the actual pillars towered. And each pillar was, as well in the competition, it was 2 by 2. So this is the right size. Let's see, is this high enough? I think we need it to be a little bit higher. Like we need it to go maybe 5 or 6 blocks higher. Would probably be good. And then the same thing obviously on the other side with the diamond blocks. But we obviously need some diamond blocks to make this happen. So we got to bust out the pickaxe. We got to go mining for these diamonds. So this was a pretty long mining session, and I'm not going to show a whole ton of it. If you want to see how I mine and my mining technique, which, by the way, if you didn't know, no one has ever mined all the minerals in Minecraft faster than me since 1.16. So maybe take a look at that video. I'll provide a link in the cards to that video where I show some of the techniques. It is kind of long, but it's definitely worth it if you want to know how to find things quickly and how to get not only diamonds but other minerals fast. We did find some interesting structures, though. We found, a bunch of mine shafts, a bunch of aquifers, things of that nature. And when we were deeply mining in under a swamp biome, we found something amazing. Oh, let's go. Another fossil. Let's go. This is beautiful. I might want to preserve this one, take it back. This one looks pretty good. Lots of diamonds in this one. This is a different shape, though. For sure. Let's dig it out real quick. Yeah, this is definitely a different shape than the other one. For occasions just like this, we have ourselves a fossil preservation box, which can safely secure this fossil and remove it, taking it back to the museum. And of course, you gotta take a lot of photographs when you're recreating the fossil, and you gotta, of course, put all the blocks you collect into the preservation box. Fossil now removed and fossil secured in the preservation box. Let's get back to mining. One mining tip I think that everybody should know and be aware of is that if you're going mining in caves and you see a water aquifer, you should 100% dive into the aquifer to look for diamonds. The best way to do this is with water breathing and night vision, both of which I carry on me in my ender chest, but you find diamonds much more frequently in aquifers, exposed in aquifers, than you do in the normal caves. So that is a big tip that you should definitely follow if you're caving and wanting to find diamonds, or other resources, honestly. Next up, I wanted to show a few things that we found. These weren't necessarily us mining diamonds, they're just interesting areas we found. So here's a photo of a mine shaft that we found that intersected with a geode. Here's another one, and I found a double spawner, plus this giant cave which had like 170 blocks of height, with huge dripstone pillars corrupted by skulk at the bottom, surrounded by a lava lake, which was nuts. We found another big cave nearby that had skulk on the sides and a vast expanse with no pillars. So some crazy stuff we found and a lot of diamonds mined. Let's see how many diamonds we got overall. Alright guys, so we're coming back from our mining trip. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of deep slate diamond ore, plus a little bit extra as you can see here. And so if we slide on in here to our diamond ore pillar, we're going to add on to this, and we're going to go up until we feel like it's an appropriate height, which I think is probably going to be like here or so. I think if we hit F3, let's see. Yeah, we have enough light from the lanterns up here, so that should be good. So if we get on out here, how does this look? That looks decent. If we boost over here, how does it look from this point, which is where people are going to be viewing it from? Maybe we go up another couple of blocks, just to emphasize the fact that it was a, you know, a big diamond competition. Even, let's go one above where the lights are. There we go. How about this? Let's get back here. We'll land on Scar's trolley. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay. So with that now done, now we got to work on the diamond block one. We got our fortune pick out, so we can make our own diamond pillar over here, and then hopefully, maybe, potentially have enough diamond blocks to make it up to where that diamond tower now resides. But if not, we'll just have to go mining yet again. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's make our own diamond tower here and see how many diamonds we can get. Alright, getting down to it now. We're also repairing our pick on the way down, our Silk Touch picks. Both of them actually, which we went through when mining all this stuff out, so this will save us potentially a trip to the end. See some diamond shavings here came off the side a little bit. Alright, let's see how many we got. Let's gather these up, and I think we will have a good amount here. Let's see. Yeah, 1 stack of diamond blocks plus another 10. Alright, will that be enough is the question. So let's mine this, make sure we got all the diamonds, double checking. Yep, I think we're good. Let's head over, dip under the cherry trees, through the bamboo, and let's see what we got here. We jump up here, start placing these down, and see if we can make it up through all this. Definitely want to clear this stuff out of here. There we go. And then this one as well. There we go. All right, here we go. Looks like we might just be barely short here. Yes, just barely short. We need, let's see, about, see, that's 8, 9, 10. 10 more diamond blocks. That's doable. Yeah, that should be pretty easy. So let's go and do that, and then this project will be completed. From our second mining session, we got an additional 44 blocks of diamond to our name. So all we got to do is place these down, build these up, and I think we're now at the right level, 93 and 93. Okay, so towers are now equal. If we get down below, we can see what it looks like from the ground. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Definitely gives it a little flair to the back of the museum. And we've also, up here, added the heads of those who participated in the Diamond Block Pillar Saga in May of 2022. So here we have, of course, the Diamond Block Bearded Bros Tower, made by myself, Impulse, and XB. And, of course, we got the beards attached to us as well. So, yeah, that's kind of awesome. XB's beard is a little bit off, maybe. I might have to fix that, but that's fine. We'll leave it for now. But yeah, then we have over here the same thing, Diamond Pillar Saga, May 2022, and these were the Diamond Ore Tower builders, Green, Scar, Pearl, and Doc. We use the ores rather than the blocks. So yeah, pretty cool to have a display now for that time period in the server. So very, very cool. But guys, let me go ahead and put these additional diamonds away here first. We have something perhaps even more valuable than the diamond ore and the diamond block towers we just built. Check this out. In the decked out tower now, we have something. A voice of the museum for decked out, ladies and gentlemen. decked out now. Very, very close. Tango says it's days, perhaps, away now. We shall see. But if we turn this voice of the museum, check this out.
Welcome to Decked Out. This is the actual tower that was taken from the build.
That's true.
But let's focus on the game itself. Decked Out is a multi-level, custom-built dungeon complete with dangerous traps, deadly mobs, and plenty of shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
Here you will find some of the unique artifacts, objects, and sounds that can be found within the confines of the dungeon.
They're coming soon.
But player beware. Danger and doom lurk around every corner. You'll need to be quick and clever to gather these and make it out alive. You can play Decked Out down the ice tunnel in the Nether, located at Red 2.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's amazing. So that is our Voice of the Museum custom record disc for the Decked Out Tower. Obviously, it's referring to artifacts that we have yet to gather in here, but hopefully very, very soon. But yeah, I just want to say a big thank you again to Tango Tech for providing us with that custom disc. Very, very cool, and hopefully soon, hopefully this episode actually, we get some artifacts we can put in Decked Out, and also decorate this. This is just a temporary thing I built, but maybe we'll put like lodestones down here in the center like this or something, or maybe some type of like island design here could be cool around the beacon. We'll see, but just wanted to show you guys that. That's pretty cool. Also, in addition to the Decked Out record disc, the diamond block and diamond ore towers, we got a new portal over here. Bum, 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 bum. That's right. We had the old janky portal that we used to get mobs over here, including like that panda and other pandas that are still like roaming the jungle over there. But we now have a nice new big portal, which, you know, ends the road there. And this is going to be the Museum District portal. And through here, we've now had a little bit of progress on our tunnel. As you can see, it's still a work in progress, but it's coming together nicely. Now, if we walk down this tunnel, it gets further developed the further we go down here, but you'll notice that it is actually museum themed. So on the right side, we have the deep slate bricks, indicating our museum, and on the left side, we got the concrete, white concrete, representing Cleo's museum. We also got some colors in here. We got some glazed terracotta and some frog lights of various types, depending on what we have placed down here. And then, like, once we get down here, this is basically what the final design is going to look like here. We want it to be like you're going into a version of the museums on both sides that you're going to come across when you go through the portal to the road at the museum district. So we have this representing like the blue sky. We got the copper representing the roof of our museum. And then we had the mud here representing like the mud in front of Cleo's museum and the walls in front of Cleo's museum made out of mud. So I think we've represented this pretty well here. This carpet down the middle is meant to just indicate like the pathway. It also prevents magma cubes from spawning here, which is nice. And then we have the pottery, of course, because both museums, my museum and Cleo's museum, have some pottery bits. So we have that down here as well. So guys, let me show you exactly what the pattern is for each and every one of these areas here. So it's pretty straightforward. So first of all, you got to fill in your copper roof here, which we've already done for the most part here. But we can get a few more from here. Get some of these cut copper bits and cut copper slabs and stairs and such. We'll just fill those in like that. And on the sides over here as well. Very good. Once that's done, we have to see what segment we're on. So we go basically a pattern of yellow, green, purple, and then yellow, and then so this one will be green. So we need to get out the verdant frog lights right here. Put these down all in the exact same order across the back row, just to give a little subtle color, subtle hint of green. And then the big hint of green comes from the lime glazed terracotta. Doesn't really matter which orientation we place these down in, because these are going to be all covered up anyway by the anvil. But we place all these down like so. And this one. There we go. And then we get out our anvils. Like this. All the way down the line. This one over here. All the way down the line. And then we put down some buckets. Or not buckets. Pots, rather. Decorated pots. So 1, 2, 3. 3 on this side. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. There we go. And then finally, 3 more over here. And then I'm going to need some more bricks, but then 3 more up like this. And then we just continue this pattern down. So this segment will be purple, then back to yellow, then back to green in this section, and then finally 1 more purple at the very end over here. So that's basically all there is to it. Let's finish up this tunnel and see how it looks. Ladies and gentlemen, the Museum District tunnel is now completed. Here's what it's looking like. You can see we got the big museums sign up there in some different colors. We got the deep slate bricks on one side and the white concrete on the other, and then we sort of did the exact opposite for the sign, which I think is kind of cool. We got the Museum District sign here, and then you walk on through here and it looks like this, which I think it looks pretty good. Took an awful long time for this copper to oxidize here, but I think in the end it's turned out well. Got a little bit of color in the ground with the carpets and the side bits, so those are looking really, really good. And overall, decent vibe to this place. It is spawn proof because magma cubes can spawn here, but these carpets actually prevent them from spawning because there's not enough space for them to fit, which is kind of cool. And that leads to the portal, which we also have a little bit of like a deep slate and concrete thing going on here. So that tunnel is now completed, and of course, yeah, back now in the Museum District. So with that done, let's go ahead and we're gonna head on in here, back down underground into the museum, and we're gonna grab ourselves one of these books, and hopefully it was the one we just grabbed. There we go. Okay, and yeah, I think that is the last final detail we have here. So do we have... We do not have green dye. Maybe we do somewhere here. Let's see if we can find some. We do. Ew. Alright, sweet. Let's just go ahead and kablam. There we go. Museum fireworks and final details now completed. So, we have a couple of things left. One of those being a live Hermit display. So, let's talk about this now. Alright guys, so this live Hermit display, basically I tried a bunch of different things, thought about a lot of different options, you know, like putting a Hermit in here. Like in this section here where they could like look out or something, you know, maybe get rid of these as well. That ultimately wouldn't work because it sort of affects like what you can see from the back here if you sort of game it out. Then I tried a cage above here, but it blocked the welcome thing, and it was also kind of like out of place. Like there wasn't really a great way to connect it to the floor here without, you know, blocking the doors or having giant like arms come out from the ceiling or from the side. So ultimately, I looked around the museum, scoured far and wide, right? And looked for a place somewhere that's not in the main room. And luckily, over here by the King's area, we have a little bit of space. So I think right here is where we're going to put our live Hermit display. Now you might say, why on earth is this the best spot for the live Hermit display? Well, this is a good spot because it has direct line of sight to the main room, like where people come in at. It's located in an area with a lot of great artifacts and structures. So, you know, we got the Total Chaos Simulator, we got the King's area here, Ren the King's area here, we got the parkour area over here, so... You know, we can have a Hermit here, sitting here, heckling, encouraging them to try the Total Chaos Simulator, encouraging them to go into the castle, and other various shenanigans. So that, I think, is the perfect spot. Plus, we can do this in a really cool way without impacting the visuals of the museum too much. So, how do we do that? Well, by coming in from the bottom. Because we don't want people to be able to, like... you know, have themselves go in there or get in there through conventional means. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to actually dig down here, right? Then dig outwards toward our library here. And I think I might have gone one block too deep, potentially. But basically, you see this? We got ourselves 2 bookshelves here. And so we can put another secret entrance in the gift shop down here. That we can pay a hermit to come into this area, climb a ladder, which will go right here, which we might as well go ahead and just place down here, like this, right? Then they can come up to a trap door in here, right? And then we can put down something like a glass pane up there. And then if we get down here, inside of here, we can see if we can walk out, which we can't do here, but we can shift out. So all we got to do is just build this up a little bit until we cannot shift out. So I can't shift out this way. I'm pressing forward now. It's not working. This way, if I shift, I obviously can come out. So we just shift in. See if we can get out. We can. How about now? No. This way? Yes. So we got to build this up one more. Right here. So now I cannot shift out. So I am in there, and I cannot get out, basically, is where we're at now. So let's come down this way. We got to make sure we can't get in now. We get over here, like this. We can see down into the hole here, but if we try and shift in, even if this is down, you see we cannot get in. So this is perfect. This is all we need for our hermit display. And then we can just sort of decorate it. Since it's by the castle, we can just use some birch signs and stuff. Right here. And then maybe we can even put in a thing on top like that. And we can make this our live hermit display. Which, of course, will be seasonal. We won't always have a live hermit in there. Alright guys, so here we have our live hermit display complete. So all we got to do is open it up like this with a dwarven guidebook. We walk on through, and here we are. So you can see we got some amenities, we got some food and things for some of the people who are staying here. We got a review book so they can leave a review, some portraits from some previous live display hermits. There are a couple of rules. You got to be on call 24/7. That is 24 days a week. 7 weeks a year. So, not too demanding, but we want people to be here in the live display. Of course, you got to wear something from the wardrobe. We got this nice little wardrobe thing here. So you can wear, one of these fancy tunics, for instance. Pretty nice. Or the pants or the hat or the boots. We also got another bit of wardrobe. We got some hats and some mob heads they can wear as well. We've got a goat horn they can use if they wish. And we want them to push the gift shop. We want them to get people down into the gift shop buying things. Of course, if you want to get out, this is the way out. Just kidding. Got him. But no, there is a way out. But then, yeah, you can obviously climb this up here to the top. And, yeah, then you are basically on display here. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Just a cute little display here for people. So that's great. Yeah, you can talk with people, interact with people up here. Then when you're done, you go back down. And then you sleep in the bed, and you go back up the next day. That's how it works. Definitely no real way out, except if you realize you click the no block, that actually opens it, and you can get out. So, yeah, that is the Hermit live display. That is now completed, so let's go on over here. We got to get our green die, which I have somehow misplaced for a second time, and mark this off. Alright, Hermit live display now done. So all we need now are the decked out artifacts from Tango, and then we gotta obviously put them down in the tower out there, and then it's time for the grand opening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I want to say a big thank you for watching today. Next episode, we will be opening the museum, so stay tuned for that. Until then, thank you again for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.